That was another thing that somebody mentioned. I read somewhere where they said you should pick up the phone. You're sending out all these emails, you're sending out all these texts, nobody's responding. I'm ghost.
Well, Gavin said, wait a second, I got this later on. I wasn't going to bring it up right now, but it's good time. Gavin said he goes on Reddit, okay, to like recruiting hell or whatever other discussion groups. Just this one was, I think you said, was called recruiting. And when he advises people to pick up the phone, they said, get out of here, you dinosaur, okay? So
it wasn't me, it was Thomas. He went
in other words, someone said, pick up the phone. The response, the mass response was, you dinosaur, you're crazy, you're living in another era, okay? If that's true, if so many people are getting back to him that way, where all these young guys are on Reddit, how much hope is there for somebody? You're saying, well, she should pick up the phone. How much hope is there for her in picking up the phone?
I'm glad that people don't pick up the phone.
Okay, but what does Gavin think after seeing that response on Reddit, where he's familiar with the milieu?
Well, if you are scared sideways of picking up the phone, don't. But understand something. The people who will pick up the phone will always have an edge over you. So it doesn't mean you can't do any business. It just means that you're probably going to be a bit more frustrated a few more times than most of the people who are picking up the phone. It's as easy as that.
Picking up the phone is fun. You talk to people, it's cool.
Yep. But some people are so frightened.
What's funny is when you call the president of the company, you have a great conversation.
And because you're the only one that's there to call them.
I will add, okay, Ernie is calling food industries where he used to be a VP of HR in those businesses. He knows how to feel relaxed. He's got the subject matter expertise and also the experience at the high level of those same kind of companies. He's got a lot to talk to. He really understands their business. Okay, so that's different from someone who's 22 years old and has been a recruiter for a year or two. Okay,
but at the same time, you have to learn the business. You have to know the business, and you can't just dive in and all of a sudden just start making calls. But it's okay to call people and just talk to them and make them your friends. I learned sales. I had no idea what sales was, but by calling some people and just asking them as my friend, can you tell me the difference between retail and food service and all these other little things? What does this acronym mean? And they tell you.
Pick up the phone and talk to candidates and learn about your industry. Absolutely, 100%.